Welcome. Thank you for joining me here on this video. It's just a quick video about the fatal risks involved in working on PLC equipment, especially with regards to commissioning. Commissioning programmable controllers involves several fatal risks due to the interaction with electrical systems, complex machinery and automated processes. So I'm going to mention a few of the primary fatal risks associated with PLC equipment commissioning based on general knowledge of industrial automation and safety practices. I have worked with PLCs for many years, and so I would say never assume anything, but the risk of execution, electrical execution, the risk is contact with live electrical components during installation, wiring and troubleshooting. This can result in a fatal electrical shock. Causes of electrocution would be things like improper lockout, tagout, improper procedure followed with a lockout or tagout. Basically failure to verify de-energization or working on energized circuits. So how would we mitigate this risk? You should follow strict protocols for isolating lockouts. Use insulated tools. Verify a zero voltage state with a multimeter, and also wear appropriate personal protection gear like insulated gloves and arc flash related clothing. And when it comes to an arc or flash or blast, the risk is that the flash can cause severe burns, can cause blindness or death due to the intense heat, which basically goes to about 40,000 degrees Celsius within a split second. So that is high temperature. Causes of arc or flash could be short circuits, equipment failure, or equipment contact with live parts during commissioning. So when you're working on an electrical panel, just make sure that you are working safely. How do we mitigate arc flash? You should conduct arc flash risk assessment, maintain safe distances, and use arc rated PPE. There is arc rated PPE available. With PPE I mean personal protective equipment clothing. So ensure that proper grounding and circuit protection is also in place. If the circuit protection is not working properly, that can cause a severe arc flash or a blast. Mechanical hazards is another hazard. Mechanical hazards from automated equipment. The risks are PLC-controlled machinery, for example conveyors, robotic arms, any moving equipment can cause crushing, can cause entanglement or impact the body of the person that gets involved in an accident like this. So what are the causes of hazardous mechanical hazards that could arise in automated equipment? Causes are normally bypassing safety interlocks, improper programming, or failure to isolate machinery during commissioning. Even failing to isolate machinery during cleaning can also result in an accident or hazard. So how do we mitigate mechanical hazards from automated equipment? We should verify interlocks and emergency stops, implement machine guarding, and ensure clear communications during testing phases. You can also make sure that the area is barricaded. Safety circuits or safety curtains could be put up, or some or other means that will ensure that nobody works on the equipment when it's moving. Another hazard is falling from heights. The risk is fatal when you injure yourself falling from a height. Fatal injuries from falls when assessing PLC panels or equipment in elevated locations such as platforms or ladders. So PLC equipment or the field equipment may be on a very high place, and so there's a risk of falling. The main causes of falling from heights are unstable ladders, lack of fall protection, and slippery surfaces. And how would we mitigate falls from heights? You can use fall arrest systems. You can ensure stable work platforms. You can wear safety harnesses, and you can follow safe ladder practices. There may be other ways to mitigate, which I haven't mentioned here. And in all of these cases, this is not a conclusive risk analysis. So please don't assume that this will cover every risk involved. Another section is chemical and environmental hazards. The risk is exposure to hazardous chemicals. Example, in industrial environments or extreme temperatures can lead to fatal outcomes. So the causes of chemical or environmental hazards would be leaks or spills in factories where PLC controlled equipment is used, where PLC controlled chemical processes are employed, or prolonged exposure to hazardous conditions or harsh conditions or chemicals in the air. Mitigation: you can use appropriate PPE, for example respirators, ensure proper ventilation, and monitor the environmental conditions. Programming errors leading to catastrophic failure. This is another risk. The risk is when incorrect PLC programming or logic errors have occurred. This can cause machinery to malfunction, leading to fatal accidents. The main causes of programming errors leading to catastrophic failures: lack of testing, inadequate documentation, and human error during coding. How do we mitigate these risks? Performing thorough simulation and testing of PLC programs using version control and following structured commissioning processes with peer reviews would be a way to mitigate. And fire and explosion, that's also another risk. So electrical faults or PLC controlled processes in hazardous areas can trigger fires or explosions. What are the causes? Normally it's faulty wiring, improper grounding, or a failure to use intrinsically safe equipment. And how to mitigate: use explosion proof enclosures, follow hazardous area classifications, and use regular equipment inspections. Human error and lack of training. This is another area of concern. The risk is inexperienced or untrained personnel may cause fatal accidents during commissioning. Causes of this would be insufficient knowledge of PLC systems, safety protocols, or site-specific hazards. The mitigation of this would be to provide comprehensive training, ensure only qualified personnel perform commissioning, and maintain clear documentation.